In this video, I want to cover how you can set up multiple discussion forums for different groups, and you can have those discussion forums graded or not. The first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to go into your course and go down to your users and groups. And we're going to click on groups. I'm going to set up under create, I'm going to create not just a single group, but I'm going to create a group set because I'm going to have 3 separate groups and I'm going to have 3 separate discussion boards. So I'm going to click on manual enroll under group set. And that means I'm going to enroll the students that I want in each group. And I'm going to call this group project. I am going to make this group visible to the students. And for our example, I'm not going to do anything with blogs. I am going to have a discussion board. I'm going to uncheck email, journals, and all the other options, but you can see all the options that you can give to the students. Now, I'm not going to allow them to create their own forums. They can create their own posts, but not their own forums. Then as I scroll down a little bit more, you're going to see group set options, and it's going to ask me, how many groups would you like to create? And I'm going to do 3 groups in this group set, and each group is going to have their own discussion board. I'll click on submit. The next page that you'll go to is going to ask you to enroll your students into each of your groups. This is a nice little setting where it says hide members already in another group in this set. Then you don't add someone to 2 groups by mistake. So under each group, and you can change the name, but I'll leave them group project 1, team 1. Maybe I'll call that group team 1. I'm going to add users. I'll go ahead and add student 1 to that one. I'll call this group team 2. Add student 2, and then finally in my 3rd group team I'm going to add, and notice that I only have 1 user left because I had that setting earlier. So I've added everyone to my teams, and I'm going to click on submit again at the bottom. So what that did is that did a couple things. It created these groups, and then what it also did, if I go into my course tools, I can go into my discussion board, and this actually created 3 separate group discussion boards. And if I go into group team 1, there's 1 forum for this particular team. Now I could add another discussion forum, but let's just work with this one. Under the edit option, I can go into this particular discussion forum for my group team 1. I can set dates to restrict when they can get in. I can set it to be graded. I can do all my regular discussion forum settings here. Now, what does it look like from the student view? I'll show you that now. I'm going to log into the Dev Practice as instructor for student number 2. Student 2 was put into group number 2. So anything that's related to that group for this particular student will be down in this option here called My Groups. So they would have access to their group discussion board that we just talked about here. Notice that it's not anywhere under your lessons, but it will be over here under the group area. So only a student that is in group team 2 will see this information and will be able to access that particular discussion forum. Back into the instructor view, so that's how you would set up different groups within a group set, and then we went into the discussion board then to grade or edit each team's discussion board for whatever activity that you would like to have happen within that discussion forum.